All right, I got a topic for today that I've been passionate about for a while now, and I finally came closer to a solution, and that is microphone for vlogging. So what I have here is the What I have here is the Instamic, and I've been using this in the studio for a while, and it's really easy to use. Whoops. You just put it on and go like a lapel mic. The reason I bought this was to pair with my phone, and I've had some troubles, and I made some progress today. It can be used as a studio mic. What you need to do is record. It records to this device, and then you take that and you plug it into your PC or Mac, and you transfer over WAV files and you sync it up with your video, which is okay, but not ideal. Ideally, I would like it to record directly with the video, and then I don't have to sync. So what they have this feature called HFP, hands-free profile. So I want to show you how it works and if it works. That way, the idea is that I can get a vlog, so I can be on the go. I can have my phone, I can have this in my pocket, and whenever I go somewhere, I can vlog it and I can have my mic attached. Now, I'll give you a little bit of an example of what it sounds like with the internal mic versus this mic. And you're going to get twice the audio level because this has a boost in it, a battery with a boost. You're just not going to, this phone is designed to pick up ambient noise. So it's got a microphone in the back, on the bottom, and in the front. So it's going to be picking up all the noise, which may work in some cases, but mostly when you're vlogging, you want it to pick up you. So that's what a lapel mic is good for. And ideally, if you can get a Bluetooth connection, you're all set. So I've done quite a bit of searching, and there really just isn't a lot of options out there. Other than this, it's about 180 bucks. It's a little high, but if you can get it to work right, it works great. So why don't I show you how it works. First, for iPhone users. Now, if you go to Instamic, they will tell you there's two apps that work with it. It does not work with the native iOS camera app. The two apps are Filmmic Pro and MoviePro. Filmmic Pro is $15 and MoviePro is $10. So I bought them both. None of this, by the way, none of this is sponsored. It's just products and problems it's just problems I've been trying to solve. Is turn the microphone on. Actually, download the Instamic app. And you're going to first want to pair it via Bluetooth. I'm going to turn it on. There's basically just one button on here. Power it on. It's going to flash. And then you're going to get some blinky lights. Okay. Now, on here, should be able to tap to connect. Yes, we are connected. Now that it says it's ready to record, what this means is it's going to record directly on the device. We don't want that. So if we tap over here on the settings, there's this toggle saying hands-free profile. We're going to turn that on. Now, if you come back to record, it should say enable streaming. We're going to hit that. So what this does is it creates a recording session from the mic to the app, then which later the third-party camera app will pick up on. So I found a lot of bugs in this. I'm just coming up to errors after errors on iOS, and so what it really comes down to is it works some of the times. So I'm going to try to get this working, show you if it does work or not. So it's not streaming. So let's come over here to Bluetooth, And we should see two here. We have Instamic and we have Instamic BLE, which is Bluetooth Low Energy. Just FYI, Instamic is connecting to the microphone just for controlling, not for streaming. What they say is when you enable hands-free profile, you now get this BLE option, which you want to be connected to that. And it should say connected, and you don't want to be connected to the Instamic there. So we have it connected correctly. And they don't give you any instructions on this. All right, so we'll go back, and nothing's happening. So we're going to kill all of our apps. Probably killed my recording too. No? All right, so back into settings. We're going to check Bluetooth. Okay, it is not connected. Now you may need to pair this when you first get it. I believe, let's start over from scratch. All right, so let's forget this device. All right, now the Instamic is on, and we're gonna let it spin, and we're gonna try to pair this bad boy. Okay, there it is. So let's go ahead and pair it. It's pretty easy. Once you turn it on, go to your Bluetooth settings and start pairing. All right, it is connected, but notice the BLE is not there. Okay, now let's open Instamic app. All right, here it is. Tap to connect. All right, you notice again, it says record. Well, we want hands-free profile. We want streaming, so we're going to turn that on. Usually it pops up with a message and says go unpair and repair from your Bluetooth. It is not doing that. As you can see, it's not going to BLE. So let's go back. It says enable streaming. Let's try it. It should happen right away. It is not. This is one of the major problems that I've run into. Okay, see it says BLE connected. It should enable streaming. It is not. We can also push the button on here once, and you'll see, okay, now it's streaming. And you'll see, if you have the LEDs toggled on, that it is recording. Okay, great. We've got past step number 1. It is streaming to the phone. Now, I want to show you Filmmic Pro. How do we record? All right, so down here in the settings option, click that, then audio, and then enable Bluetooth mic. Okay, now we're going to toggle over. We should, oh, turned off. Turn it back on. Nope. See? It does not like it. See? Why it does not, I do not know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. See, and that's what led me to it's buggy. There are some things about iOS that is just not going to let it work. So that's problem number 2 that I just cannot get around. If we flip it here, I'm going to turn it sideways here for you. You can see over on the right is it says bottom INT, which is bottom internal microphone. Let's click settings, audio, Bluetooth microphone. Yep, it's just not available. And it says streaming. We'll turn off streaming. We'll come back here one more time just to try it. Audio, Bluetooth mic, nothing. All right, so Filmmic Pro doesn't really work consistently. All right, let's try MoviePro. So MoviePro is $10. We enabled streaming. We're going to launch MoviePro. Now, all it says you need to do is go into the settings down here, and then you should have the option Bluetooth mic, which is turned on. And you should be able to change this bottom mic. But as you can see, you cannot change it. Now, I have gotten an error message that says audio streaming, there's a problem. So from what I can tell, MoviePro does not work either. I have not gotten past this. Maybe you have. Throw some comments if you have. So yeah, that's the two apps on iPhone OS. So, I kind of almost gave up here. I was like, well, I love the Apple ecosystem. I have a Mac, I have a watch, I have an iPad, and I love AirDrop. I can drop video files between devices and edit them wherever I'm going. But I did have I have switched between Android and iOS, and I have an old Galaxy laying around. So, I thought maybe this will work on Android. They are a little more open. So I'm going to try it on there. Before we do that, I do want to just show you the difference here with the onboard. I'm going to take an onboard video here, and we're going to listen to the audio. So, all right, so this is my need for a vlog setup. My plan is whenever I'm on the go, I just want to put the camera in selfie mode and vlog. Now, in a studio, this audio may sound fine, but outdoors with wind or traffic or other noise, it's probably not going to sound very good. Plus, I would like a little boost, and so that's the whole point of having a Bluetooth mic. So we're going to pair this. Once we get the Bluetooth mic working, we're going to compare it. All right. So let's go on over here to the Android. See if you have any more luck. All right, so settings, connections, Bluetooth. All right, so let's go ahead and power this bad boy on. There we go. And it's connected call audio. All right, so we are paired. Now let's go back into the app. Check the status. All right, so it found it. Now we can connect. It's in hands-free profile, and then it's already streaming. Ta-da! All right, great news. All right, so now let's go to Filmmic Pro. Okay, same app. All right, same steps. Go to settings, audio. All right, we already have it set to Instamic. So now if I turn it sideways, you can see down in the bottom right, Instamic. And we check our audio levels. We should be getting a boost. You know what I think it is? Funny. I think it's because I'm recording the screen. I'm screen recording, that's the problem. All right, so I'm going to stop the screen recording. In the interim, I'm going to test the internal microphone and maybe do a side-by-side comparison when we get the Instamic connected. So this is the Galaxy S8 Plus with the internal mic, and this is what I would potentially be doing vlogging, but as I go outside, I may have external noise or other noise that the internal microphone will pick up. Now, normally the internal microphone picks up the whole ambient sound, and that can work in some situations, but when you're vlogging, you just want to hear me. So that's where a lapel mic like this with Bluetooth would be optimal. So I think I'm getting about average audio levels inside of studio, but I want to boost that a little bit with the Bluetooth mic. So let's get that connected and we'll try the difference. Hey, miraculously, it works. So now, I imagine the screen share probably goofed it up. So I'm gonna have to show you on my regular camera what it's like. So we'll do a recording. All right, now this is, we're going to put the microphone up here like I was out in the field. All right, so this is the microphone check with the Instamic plugged in. So we're going to compare this to the internal mic, and we're in a studio. I don't have an external test set up. We're just testing this indoors. But I think we'll notice quite a bit of difference, so you'll kind of get the idea. And as you can see, it worked much more easily on Android. All right, that's going to do it for this test. Instamic is not picking up. Yeah, so as soon as I start recording the screen, it messes with the microphone. So anyway, go back to the Instamic, and it's still streaming, so it's working like it should. All right, so another thing is, that's kind of cool, you can check the battery level here, you can check the, not in hands-free mode, you can check the storage, but you don't need to worry about that in hands-free profile. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with the experience on Android. That's going to wrap it up. I hope you found this helpful. It's the ideal vlogging setup. So really all you need, if you're going to be a vlogger, is your phone and one of these microphones. Preferably Android. iPhone, good luck. You are probably going to be better off with your AirPods. All right, that's basically going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me any comments, questions. I may have missed something or got something wrong. There was a lot to experiment. Maybe you have some tips of your own. All right, I'll see you in the next video. So long.